We're flooded. Flash floods hit Come On Mountain.
It'll go if you can get it out. Woo! Oh yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain. Well, it's been raining for 3 days, guys. Yesterday we had extreme storms run through here. Actually had a tornado just a couple of miles away touch down there on the way to Danville. I know. Domino's wanting to say hi this morning. Good morning. He's fired up. We're gonna crank the four-wheeler up, warm it up. We're gonna run around the property here and see what kind of damage we got. I can hear the creek behind the cabin flowing hard, so that is not a good sign, guys. I hope I can get off the mountain. Good morning. Good morning, midnight. All right, we're gonna start down there by the big creek, because that right there is the big concern. It started flowing yesterday, first time that it's flowed in months and months and months. And then from there, we will check the rest of the property. And if I can get off Come On Mountain, we need to head to the new property and make sure that everything's good there. Like I said, tornado hit in between Magazine and Danville yesterday. I want to make sure the new property's okay too. Well, like I said, guys, I knew I could hear the creek behind the cabin. The cabin is right up there. This is the creek behind. It has been dry for months and months and months, but it is definitely flowing now. Looks like we've had a little bit of stuff fall right here, and we got a little bit of stuff in the roadway right here that's washed on down. This small creek is always a good indicator of what I'm gonna find at the big creek right there. And even with the small creek right here flowing and being pretty loud, as you can hear, I can actually hear the bigger creek right up there over this one. So I have a funny feeling we're about to find a raging river. We have had flash flood warnings all night long. The alarms on the phone's been going off, and we actually got flash floods warnings until about 2 more hours this morning. It's not done raining yet. We're just getting started. It's going to be a long week with a lot of rain. It looks like we had a big old tree come down right here, guys. Looks like it was a widowmaker. That's a massive, massive pine tree though. Looks like it fell off the bank of the pond right here. Might have should have worn my boots. Oh yeah. Broke off right here at the base. Looks like we have another one that fell right over there. Luckily, this is out of the way of everything. Looks like we had quite a few on this embankment come down. Got another one down there. Looks like we got another one coming across here. We haven't been to the pond in a while. So far, not too bad. It looks like just a bunch of widowmakers have came down. Stuff that was already dead that needed to come down anyways. See where that one just split off right there. Pond has been pretty low with all the drought that we've been having, so all of this rain would be a good thing for it. All right, let's work our way back to the four-wheeler. Continue on down. It is loud out here right now, guys. I can hear that creek raging. Whew, I hope I can get off the mountain today. I'm getting off the mountain no matter what, even if I got to drive Uber across the creek and drive it. Even if I got to drive it to town to go vote, I will. Uber will get me to the voting station. I just stepped in that void right there. You could tell that wind was coming through here strong. It just laid everything down. It was a long night, guys. Long night. Let's walk across the street here and take a look at the creek down here at this end. Y'all be able to see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, if she's raging like this here, it's going to be bad at the other end, guys. Look at that. Definitely flooding. Crazy how fast this creek goes from being completely dry, no water in it for months and months and months, to now it's a raging river again. It's back. we're getting closer to the crossing and the river's getting more violent. The roads here, it is draining. It's a lot better than what it used to be. It used to just flood this whole section of road that we just rode down. But you can see it draining to the different cutoffs that I got leading into the river. Still more work needs to happen, but the road for the most part, as much rain as we've been getting, is in pretty decent shape compared to what it was last year. See, the culvert's still doing its job. Probably need to dig it out here soon. Oh yeah. Definitely back to flowing. It is definitely flowing pretty good. I do believe I can still get off the mountain. It's not too high yet, but it's right there. It's getting close. Right there is where we had the drifter down last year. We put this thing in reverse. Let's go check the rest of the property. Right now this creek is pretty high and we got rain for the rest of the week, so yeah, I better get out today and get what I need to get. Has some pretty significant washout on my hill here. All right, now we're going to check the boneyard area, make sure that the yellow tents are fine, make sure no trees came down. Branch come down there and get caught in the vines, luckily. Looks like the boneyard area fared pretty well. We had another widowmaker come down right there. Now this is the creek that's coming off the mountains behind me here. And it's flowing pretty good as well. Now we're going to work work our way down to the hunting area and make sure everything's good there. I'm sure it's pretty wet. There's a creek that runs right in front of it. It was going to be wet down here. Here's the creek I was telling y'all about. Looks like we fared pretty well on Come On Mountain for the most part. I'm really curious to see how the new land held up. I'll bring y'all back when we try to go across that creek to get to the new land. Here's hoping. The tornado touched down a lot closer to the new land than Come On Mountain. So curious to see what it looks like out there. All right, guys, change of plans. As you can see, I voted. I was uptown, but then I called Mike, talked to him, and we have decided that we're going to go ahead and take Uber to the new property, just in case this rain that's coming next week stops us from being able to get it off. I believe we can still get it through the creek right now, but we might not later on this week. So it's very important that Uber gets to the new property because we got a lot of stuff to do, and I don't want the weather to actually hold up that process. So we're going to go ahead and get the trailer hooked up. Mike's on his way up the hill. We're going to get Uber to the new property, and then we'll see if we got any damage out there. All right, we're loaded up, ready to go. As soon as Mike gets here, we'll get on the move. All right, Mike made it up the hill.
Morning, guys.
It's been an interesting 2 days, ain't it?
Yeah, I need to work for it.
Got a little book bag action, a little explorer pack. Little explorer pack we got going on here. Well, that ain't gonna fit over there. It is wet out here, guys, wet. Got the back of the truck loaded down with laundry. That laundry. It's crazy how nice of a day it seems after we've had 2 days of flash floods and tornadoes.
Insane, bro. Oh, the flash flood warnings kept me up all night. I'm talking about 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Yeah, I took the notifications off.
And the kids did not make it to school today. The school has closed for the most part.
Yeah.
There's
it closed for us mountain folks.
Yeah, there is probably 35% of the school not going to school today, and that's including teachers too.
Yeah.
Heck, our bus driver can't even get off of her property.
Yeah. Another thing too, guys, where the tornado was touched down and all that, it was heading to Danville yesterday, and Mike and Lissa was actually in Danville at the time. So.
Yeah, it was so scary, man. The sirens were going off in Danville and everything was getting dark and stuff like that. Lissa was, well, I was super worried as well, but Lissa was super worried. It was wild.
Interesting. All right, let's get to the new property and see what kind of damage we got there. All right, we made it through with the truck before. Let's see how it goes with the truck, tractor, trailer, and everything else. Dang! Stop the process. Stop the process. We got an obstruction in the road. A snapping turtle.
Hi, little guy. Don't bite my finger.
Got a little snapping turtle. Time for you to go on the other side of the road, buddy.
That's the way he was going anyway.
Yep. You know, we try to do what we can. We try to do what we can, guys. All right, let's continue the trip. Petty. All right, guys, we are about to pull up to the new property and go ahead and get Uber unloaded. I'm just gonna pull in straight instead of trying to back her in for right now. It's pretty wet at the end of the driveway here. I definitely want to walk this property, see if we had any damage from the tornado that touched down not too far from here and all the flash flooding. And I also heard that the back of this property is pretty wet. So we brought our muck boots, thanks to our subscriber last year. Got me the coolest muck boots I've ever had, and you.
Craig and Gina, appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, guys. I love them. I've been actually counting down the days to get to use them again, and now it's that time. So we're gonna kind of walk back to the back of the property and see what kind of water we got back there, because today would be a good day to find out for sure.
Oh, you're in a ditch. Yep. You're stuck, David. You're halfway, you're all the way up to your hub. It's full of water. I mean, if you could, but you got some good ruts. I don't think you're gonna get it out. Oh, hold on. Nope. You're all the way to the frame with Uber. I don't think you're gonna be able to go backwards. You might have to take Uber off. Well, it'll go if you can get it out. Woo! Oh yeah, it's good, and oh man. Hold up! You're bottomed out back here. This whole side, it's sitting sideways now.
Well, you know what that means.
Time to unload Uber.
We're just gonna unload it. All right, note to self, widen the driveway.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to get my chain out under here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's under the trailer.
All right, go that way.
Give me a little bit. There we go. There we go.
This should be interesting.
Woo! There we go. Woo! Oh yeah, there you go. You're almost out of it. Oh, he's just gonna hit it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Who that is? He got stuck in the ditch with the trailer.
Well, we ate the ditch up a little bit.
And the ground, at least it had some rock down here.
Yeah, it's got some gravel down there. That's good to know. Good to know. Oh, that there was probably half our problem.
Oh.
The old big old rock.
Yep, that rock probably held us up.
But I'm thinking I'm gonna end up needing to put a culvert in here if there's not one already up underneath here. I won't know until I dig it out with Uber, but I'll dig this ditch out a little bit more. Put a culvert there so it can keep on easing on down.
Yeah, because I'm 100% there ain't no culverts down there.
Yeah. A little soft.
Yeah, I don't think there's one down there.
Yeah, we'll have to get a culvert put across there. Dig this out a little bit. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let's move Uber up there and open up the shop. Mike ain't seen inside the shop. Can't wait to show him. This particular stump has been a pain in my butt already.
It's almost up. You want to grab that one? I'll move it.
You don't push them over that easy on the mountain.
No. No.
Yeah, those particular stumps right there, trying to back my truck in here and stuff, it's always trying to maneuver around them. Oh, I missed a small one right there.
You missed a small little guy back there too.
Yeah, let me grab those real quick.
Those are tire punctures. Got him. So this is definitely my first time coming in the shop. It's my first time being in any of the buildings, and really my first time being on the front side of the property, because when I walked it, I was all the way in the back. That was a pretty cool idea though, with the little chain.
Yeah. Well, if not, you can go like that. Let there be lights. All right, just gave Mike a little tour of the buildings. What you think about the buildings, Mike?
I think it was a heck of a come up. They're in excellent condition. Concrete floors just totally blew me away. Everything is in really nice shape, and that pile over there has got a lot of treasure in it.
A lot of wisdom. That's only one of three. That's the small pile. All right, so this is the shop that I was talking about. I really wanted to come out here after all the storms and take a look at this, because this definitely is not going to make it through winter. So one of the reasons why I got Uber out here and also a dumpster coming is to get all of this stuff in the dumpster and clear it out. That way I can come in here with some kind of header and a bottle jack and jack it up and stiffen it just for the winter until I figure out what I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to tear it completely out of here and reuse this metal somewhere, or else I'm going to try to jack it up and fix it, and I don't know. I need to get it cleared out, get it jacked up, and really take a good evaluation of the metal and the structure and see if it's worth fixing, or if I just want to clear this area out and open up the shop and do something else in this area completely. But there's also a ton of 2x8s and 2x10s that they use as a floor down here. I'm sure a lot of them is going to be rotted, but there might be some in here that I can actually use to help brace this up for the winter.
Even if you just find any of them would be helpful.
Yeah.
Another gas can.
Yeah, plenty of gas cans and just random stuff like felt paper. It looks like the kids used to have some little nitro trucks they used to run out here, which is cool. But I think opening this area up where I could put some lean-tos off the side and clean this area up would probably end up being the best bet, more likely. This is pretty damaged, but there is still the 4x4s and stuff like that I can use somewhere else. So yeah, we'll see. All right, now we're going to go to the back of the property. I haven't been back there yet. I want to see how low it is and also see if there's been any damage out here from the storm. Brought a hot dog.
Man, hey,
brand new little grill.
I was going to say, that's in good shape.
Oh, it's brand new. The box was in the shop.
Yeah.
So I need to cut all of these down. It's another reason why I got Uber out here. Get these cut down. Get this area kind of cleaned out. It has a shingle roof. I'll end up putting a metal roof up there before it's all said and done. I'm just going to roof over it pretty much. Well. Just put some little wind runs down there, put metal right over it, put some ridge cap on there, set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Now Mike's done a lot of walking around all these properties and stuff when he was looking for Gumby's property over there. And but I don't think he has seen all of this back here. Let's check it out.
What? What is this? Is this the spot where you told the kids we were going to put them?
Yeah, if they don't act right. This is that don't act right spot. I told them if they want to act like animals, we'll put them with the animals. So we'll put them back here at the stables.
Check this out. Yep, I didn't see any of this. I was still in the back there a little bit. I can tell you this, we're about to get wet here in a minute.
So I go for it.
Here's a fence.
Yeah. Now, from all my research, I've decided that this is not the end of my property. I believe this might have been like the fencing area for the animals for the stable here.
Yeah, this is still part of it, David. I'm looking at the map right now.
Yeah. I think it still goes pretty far back.
Check it out, this metal building back there.
This actually looks like Gumby's place.
Oh yeah,
Are we on the line here?
Well, right here. I love exploring land.
Me too. Definitely one of my favorite pastimes. So there's a ton of fence here, as you can see.
Yep.
Get back here and start cleaning it out. I bet you a little bit of work, and I'd be able to put animals back here if I wanted to.
I'm glad you told me to bring these boots.
Yeah.
Felt
weird.
It looks like the ground drops down a little back there. Dang, that was a big old limb that fell. So there's a lot to go up that way.
Yeah.
And I bet...
Let's walk over here and see where we're at as far as the line goes.
All right. Oh yeah, far back. All right, so now we are pretty much on the line. I'm getting a little closer. Looks like a little path right here too. I never did see that pen he was talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping we can find it on this side.
Right there where them houses are, that's going to be your property line coming down the edge on the back side. We're almost to your... Yeah.
Starts going uphill here, so it's not. So right here's where that channel is that feeds. So this is feeding that channel. So if I put my pond right here, it would eliminate this. And which should eliminate all the water going down that channel.
David, what is that?
I think we found an old, probably 60s, maybe even 50s style truck bed they turned into a trailer.
Oh look, this is like a fire pit that they had at one time.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it an old Ford?
Yeah. Oh nope, it's old Chevy.
What? That's wild. That's wild.
I'll add that to my collection. I've already got a few of them like this.
That is so cool. Look, I like the color of it too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you cleaned that up, man. Is that patina? That's pretty cool.
Ooh. I bet Drew and Lindsay would be jealous of that.
Oh yeah. That tailgate right there would make an awesome bench too.
Talk about a trailblazer. He done went off 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel dig 'em. So, well, I will tell you, there's a lot of briars out here. Like literally, just fields of it. But Uber will make quick work of that with the bucket. Really clear out a lot of this area. Found some really cool stuff on that little adventure though, and now we got a better understanding of how far this property goes back. It goes way on back there, guys. And I will say that I'm pretty happy with the lowness of it. For the most part, this property is pretty high. There is a channel that feeds the back of the property right there, and from that little pond that's on the other property right there. So if I put the pond in the very back, it should alleviate any low area problems that I have back there in the back. But all of this up front that I plan on using is high and dry. So that's, I believe I might have the highest property in this area right here. So, and to find the old Chevy bed made into a trailer, y'all know I've already got 2 of those over there at the property, at the mountain. So to have another one, that's pretty cool. I like that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to blaze some trails. All right, so Uber's a little bit too tall to get into the garage. with the safety bar up there. I've never put this down, but we're about to figure it out. It's a good thing I brought some tools. Ooh. The whole boat's moving.
You need another, you got another crescent wrench in there? There you go.
I wanted to pull down with the one I had leverage on.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that was a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to say that's pretty cool. Uber looks mighty weird without the bar up there, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't have no big trees to push down and stuff for a while, so I think it'll be fine. And now that we got those bolts loosened, it won't be nothing to bring it up and back and all of that. It was just that initial factory torque or whatever that kicked my butt a little bit. My wrist is not in the best shape, so beating on that was a little bit challenging. But it's nice to be able to have a place to actually put Uber and not have it just sitting out there in the yard, especially until I get out here. So, and get all my security stuff situated like I want. But it's also going to be a good place to be able to tune Uber up and fix all of these problems that she has. So pretty excited about it. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. We have seen storm damage and a flooded creek and got stuck in a ditch and found some really cool stuff around this property and really found the property lines all the way back into the back 40 back there. It's been an interesting day to be such a gloomy after storm day. Got to show Mike all of this. Pretty cool little video, guys. I hope y'all have a great day, and until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.